The old mill house stood sentinel against the passage of time, its weathered stones whispering tales of bygone eras. Nestled beside a whispering creek, the mill had been the heart of the village for centuries, its rhythmic creaks and groans a constant lullaby to the townsfolk. But as the years turned into decades, and decades into centuries, the mill's song changed, its melody laced with a haunting undertone. The first whispers of the mill's spectral inhabitants began in the early 1800s during the tenure of the miller, Silas Blackwood. Silas was a stern, solitary man, his life entwined with the mill's workings. He was said to have a temper as fiery as the mill's furnace and a heart as cold as the creek's depths in winter. One stormy night, a fierce argument erupted between Silas and his young apprentice, Thomas. The cause of their quarrel remained shrouded in mystery, but the villagers spoke of Silas's relentless demands and Thomas's yearning for a life beyond the mill's walls. The storm raged outside, mirroring the tempest within the mill, until a sudden, chilling silence descended. The following morning, Thomas was nowhere to be found. Silas claimed the boy had run off in the night, unable to bear the rigors of his apprenticeship. But whispers persisted, tales of a dark deed committed within the mill's ancient walls. Some said they had heard Silas's enraged shouts that night, followed by a sickening thud. Others claimed to have seen a shadowy figure fleeing the mill as the storm clouds broke. Silas continued to run the mill, his demeanor growing ever more somber, but the villagers noticed a change in the mill itself. The once steady rhythm of its workings became erratic, its gears grinding and groaning in protest. Strange shadows flickered within its depths, and an unsettling chill permeated its stone walls. Years passed, and Silas eventually passed away, his secrets buried with him. The mill stood empty for a time, its silence amplifying the unease that clung to it. When a new miller, a jovial man named George, took over, the villagers hoped the mill's dark past would be laid to rest. But the spectral tales persisted. George recounted strange occurrences within the mill, the sound of footsteps when no one was there, the sudden extinguishing of lanterns, and the unsettling feeling of being watched. One night George awoke to find the mill's great wheel turning on its own, its rhythmic creaks echoing through the silent night. The villagers too had their share of eerie experiences. Some claimed to have seen Thomas's spectral figure wandering the mill's upper floors, his mournful eyes searching for something lost. Others spoke of hearing Silas's angry shouts echoing from the depths of the mill, his spectral presence forever bound to the place where he had spent his life. As the years passed, the mill's reputation as a haunted place grew, drawing curious thrill-seekers and paranormal investigators. Many claimed to have captured ghostly images and recordings of spectral voices within the mill's walls. The mill became a local legend, its tales woven into the fabric of the village's history. One particularly chilling tale involved a group of teenagers who dared to spend a night within the mill's haunted walls. As darkness fell, they huddled together, their fear growing with each creak and groan of the ancient structure. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the mill, followed by a chilling silence. The teenagers fled in terror, claiming to have seen the spectral figure of Silas, his eyes burning with fury, his hand outstretched as if to seize them. The old mill house stood as a testament to the enduring power of ghostly tales. Its haunted history served as a reminder that some secrets refuse to remain buried, their spectral echoes forever bound to the places where they occurred. The mill's tales continued to be whispered, its ghostly inhabitants forever trapped within its walls,